Welcome to the AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner presentation on Domain 3, Cloud Technology and Services. This domain, the largest at 34% of the exam, covers AWS's core services and infrastructure. We'll explore the global infrastructure, compute, database, network, storage, AI and machine learning, and other in-scope services, preparing you for exam success. Domain 3 is the heart of the exam, testing your knowledge of AWS's technical offerings and deployment methods. You'll need to identify services, their use cases, and how they're structured in AWS's global infrastructure. We'll break down each area with detailed examples, real-world scenarios, and exam strategies to ensure you're ready. Let's start with the AWS global infrastructure. AWS operates in regions, like US East or Asia Pacific, each with multiple availability zones, AZs. AZs are isolated data centers with separate power and networking, preventing single points of failure. For example, if an AZ in US West fails, your app in another AZ stays online. Using multiple AZs ensures high availability, a key exam concept. Multiple regions support disaster recovery, business continuity, or low latency. A streaming service might use a European region to serve EU customers faster, ensuring compliance with data sovereignty laws like GDPR. Edge locations, used by Amazon CloudFront and AWS Global Accelerator, cache content closer to users. For instance, CloudFront delivers videos faster to global audiences. AWS wavelength zones bring compute to 5G networks, and local zones extend services to specific cities. The exam may ask about AZs or edge locations. Know that AZs ensure reliability, edge locations reduce latency. Let's expand with a scenario. A global retailer uses multiple AZs in the US East region to host a web app. If one AZ goes down, traffic shifts to another, keeping the app live. For low latency in Asia, they use CloudFront edge locations. The exam might ask, how do you achieve high availability? The answer is multiple AZs, not regions, which are for broader goals like disaster recovery. Now, compute services. Amazon EC2 offers virtual servers with instance types for specific needs. Compute-optimized C5 instances suit CPU-heavy tasks, like machine learning training. Storage-optimized i3 instances are ideal for databases with high I/O, like MongoDB. Containers are managed by Amazon ECS for Docker or EKS for Kubernetes. For example, ECS can run a microservices app, scaling automatically for traffic spikes. Serverless options include AWS Lambda for event-driven tasks, like processing image uploads, and AWS Fargate for containerized apps without server management. Auto-scaling adjusts resources dynamically, say, adding EC2 instances for a sale. Load balancers, like Elastic Load Balancer, distribute traffic for reliability. The exam often asks when to use Lambda versus EC2, Lambda for short, event-driven tasks, EC2 for full control. Consider a case 8. A startup uses Lambda to resize user-uploaded photos, saving costs by avoiding servers. For a legacy app needing specific configurations, they use EC2. Knowing these use cases helps you pick the right answer, avoiding distractors like ECS for serverless tasks. Database services are next. Relational databases like Amazon RDS and Aurora handle structured data, perfect for SQL-based apps like e-commerce platforms. NoSQL databases like DynamoDB support flexible data, such as user profiles in a gaming app. Memory-based databases, like MemoriDB for Redis, enable fast caching for real-time analytics, like leaderboards. AWS Database Migration Service, DMS, moves data to AWS, and Schema Conversion Tool, SCT, converts schemas, like from Oracle to Aurora. For example, a company migrating a MySQL database uses DMS for data and SCT for schema changes. The exam tests managed versus EC2 hosted databases. RDS reduces maintenance, while EC2 gives full control but requires more effort. Network services include Amazon VPC, which creates isolated networks. Subnets divide a VPC into public, for web servers, and private, for databases. Security groups control instance traffic, like allowing HTTP. Network ACLS secure subnets. Amazon Route 53 provides DNS, routing users to your domain. CloudFront and Global Accelerator are edge services for content delivery and performance. Connectivity options include AWS VPN for secure access, AWS Direct Connect for dedicated links, or public internet for simple setups. The exam may ask about VPC security. Security groups are instance level, network ACLS are subnet level. Let's add a scenario. A bank uses a VPC with a public subnet for its customer portal and a private subnet for sensitive data. Security groups allow only HTTPS traffic to the portal. Route 53 directs users to the correct domain, and Direct Connect ensures fast, secure data transfer. The exam might ask, which service routes traffic? Route 53, not CloudFront. Storage services include Amazon S3 for object storage, with classes like Standard for frequent access, Infrequent access for backups, and Glacier for archival. A media company stores videos in Standard and old footage in Glacier to save costs. Block storage includes Amazon EBS for persistent disks, like for databases, and Instant Store for temporary data. File storage like Amazon EFS supports Linux apps, and FSX supports Windows. AWS Backup manages backups, and lifecycle policies move data to cheaper classes, like S3 to Glacier after 90 days. The exam tests S3 classes, Glacier for long-term, Standard for frequent access. AI, machine learning, and analytics are next. Amazon SageMaker builds ML models, like predicting sales. Amazon Lex creates chatbots, Kendra enables search, and Polly converts text to speech. For analytics, Amazon Athena queries S3 data with SQL, Kinesis processes real-time streams, AWS Glue integrates data, and QuickSight builds dashboards. For example, a retailer uses QuickSight to visualize sales trends and Athena to query customer data in S3. The exam may ask, which service queries S3? Athena, not Kinesis. Other services include application integration, EventBridge, SNS, SQS for messaging, business apps, Amazon Connect for contact centers, SES for email, developer tools, Cloud9, Code Pipeline for CI/CD, end-user computing, AppStream, workspaces for virtual desktops, and IoT Core, Greengrass for devices. For instance, SNS sends alerts, and Connect handles customer calls. The exam tests use cases, like SQS for queuing tasks. For prep, use the AWS free tier to launch EC2, create an S3 bucket, or query with Athena. Review VPC and S3 documentation. Practice scenarios. Which service delivers content globally? CloudFront. The exam's 50 scored questions include distractors, so focus on service purposes. Key takeaways: AWS's infrastructure ensures reliability with AZs and low latency with edge locations. Compute, database, network, and storage services offer flexibility. AI, analytics, and other services support diverse use cases. Master service roles for the exam. A tip: guess on tough questions, as there's no penalty. Explore the AWS Management Console and ask if you have questions. That's our extended overview of Domain 3, Cloud Technology and Services. Thank you, and good luck with your exam. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out the free Udemy courses in the description. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.